evaluator, which is Renee Spurston. Please give us our objectives.
Okay, the speaker is to present a persuasive speech that combines logical support for his or her viewpoint with a strong emotional appeal. The speech should focus on self-interest of the audience. The speaker also has been asked to avoid using notes if possible. In addition to your oral language. So that is your objective.
All right, very good. Anne's title is Road to DTM. Anne Holt joined Toastmaster upon the recommendation of her supervisor during her performance evaluation. She wondered why the supervisor made that recommendation because she was comfortable speaking in public. Soon after joining, Anne learned that there were more to public speaking than being comfortable speaking in public. Anne will share with us what she learned on the journey to DTM. Please help me welcome Anne Holt.
I joined Toastmasters July 1st, 2008. When I was inducted into the Toastmasters Club, I received 2 manuals. Our CC manual, Competent Communicator Manual, and our CL manual, Competent Leadership Manual. When I received these 2 manuals, I thought, my company is paying for me to come to Toastmasters, so I'm going to get the very most I can out of this experience. So I diligently read both of these manuals the very first week I joined. I soon learned that there was more to public speaking than just feeling comfortable standing up before people speaking. In our Competent Communicating Manual, I learned that there was fundamental elements for each speech. The aha moment I had when going through this manual was not when I was speaking, but when I heard Eric Johnson give his speech on Research Your Topic. He talked about going on the internet and Googling whatever subject you want. That was an aha moment for me because I'm from the generation that when you research your topic, you go to the library. It never dawns on me to go to the internet, and it's right there in my living room. So it took me a few times, but then I started thinking now, anytime I have to research something, the first place I go is the internet. Of course, you have to verify what you learn on the internet, right? Okay? So that was an aha moment for me. When I read the Competent Leadership Manual, I was reading, and I put a handout to everybody in theirs, what it takes to do to get your competent leadership. So you see how that's pretty simple. Hold, roll, learn. I can do that. That's pretty easy. But I'm not just going to check off that I've done the role. I wanted to learn from the experience as a competent leader. The timer role was important for me because I learned what was the most important information to give in that short period of time, 5 to 7 minutes. I also learned as a Toastmaster how to facilitate the meeting, keep it on track. As an evaluator, I learned how to give positive evaluations and encourage people to improve. When I read for the more advanced leadership tracks, like the bronze and the silver, such as hold the club office role, service district role, the mentor club, or that high performance leadership, No, I don't want to do any of that. I just want to come to the club, enjoy the meeting, learn from this experience, and that is it. I don't want to become a DTM. That's not on the roll. That's not something I wanted to do. But as I kept coming, I came every week. I heard speeches from many of you that are here today. Learned some very valuable things. And when I was asked to be a club officer, I said yes, because I wanted to give back to my fellow members. I wanted to serve you guys, to help the club. That I felt was my responsibility for the valuable skills that I was learning in Toastmasters. Then when I was progressing, I thought, geez, I'm almost there. That's not so scary now. I've been a Toastmaster for a while. I'll do a club mentorship. And I was able to mentor a club in Charlotte. And then serve as area governor this past year and did my high performance leadership. What I learned in the high performance leadership part was valuable to me not only here in the club, but in my job and my personal life. In my personal life, I learned that to give back to the community with the Veterans Women fundraising that I did. And I saw the gratitude that they had, the joy on their face when we were able to present computers for their homes, and a sewing machine, and a lot of other items that they desperately needed in that home to function. So how I benefited on my job, I believe Toastmasters helped me get a promotion twice during the recession. Back in 2010, we all had to apply for a job because they were restructuring. I used what I learned from the Scholarship of Communicating by researching my topics and finding out what was going on in the region. And when I had my job interview, I nailed it. I had all the information that I needed that the interviewer was asking me, and I was able to get the regional health and safety position. And then 6 months later, I was able to keep my job because they saw the success I had as the regional director, and they promoted me again to the Nurse and State Training Manager for the entire state of North Carolina. I credit Toastmasters for my success, not only in leadership, but also in communication. Fellow Toastmasters, I want to encourage you. Embrace the Toastmasters experience. Learn from each of those components. Grasp that, and also give back. When you're asked to be a club leader, take a leadership role, a club officer role, jump on that opportunity. There are lessons that we can learn, and there's that personal satisfaction that we gain from this. I don't look at this plaque as just something somebody gave me to hang on the wall. I look at this accomplishment as life lessons that I learned and helped to make me a better person, not only in my personal life, but also in my professional career. And I want to thank all of you guys as my club members for helping me along that journey, giving me that feedback for evaluation, giving me the feedback as a club officer. Wayne has been a good mentor for me as area governor and club officer and so forth, and I appreciate the role that he gave. I appreciate the lessons that I learned in the communication part. Listening to all of your speeches. You know, the one on research your topic, the personality traits. I love Chris's presentation on what was it, the experiment, what?
Liquid nitrogen.
Liquid nitrogen. That was fun to see when he smashed a banana or something on the floor. We all learned from each other, and it was a great experience, and I truly enjoyed the road to DTM, and I encourage everyone, embrace the Toastmasters experience. Mr. President.